Hello, my little mysteries. Okay, wait. In my head, that sounded okay, but saying it out loud, my little mysteries. What is the Lord of Mysteries fan base called? Are you guys like little mysteries? Do you want to be my little mystery? Okay, that sounds weird. You guys, last episode was phenomenal. That was beautiful. Not only the animation, but having Ozzy be the focus of the episode. And you know what? The first time he showed up, I was like, okay, he's cute. How tragic his entire backstory is, and we don't even know all of it. We just saw a portion of it because he doesn't even know all of it. And just the reveal for Ozzy's pathway, the build up where we saw flashes of his family or, one of the families, the music, cutting away to revealing that he's a part of the corpse collector pathway and still unknown sequence. I'm going to theorize maybe he's sequence 1 or 2, very high up, and he's not even aware of that. Because going down these pathways and these sequences and knowing that characters have to make sacrifices, also with Ozzy's family members becoming sick around him, having that be part of the pathway, and then him having to leave, and that was depressing. We only saw those brief moments, but his son with the sword and like protecting the castle, that to me is so tragic. And how this is affecting Ozzy to the point where like you become numb to it. And also the fact that he just can't remember anything. And so he's a teacher. And the fact that he's a teacher, it's like, that's pretty smart, but also tragic. He's just trying to figure out himself, figure out his past, and the fact that he doesn't even know. I feel like that is going to be a huge reveal later on, but for now, I'm going to assume he's probably like sequence 1 or 2 because he's just from the brief moments that we saw him use his abilities. Also, I don't know if I said this in my last video. I might have in my review. Actually, no, wait, I think I did already, but I will revisit my thoughts on maybe what's drawing him to Klein so much is the fact that Klein actually died. Like the actual Klein is dead. And since he's a corpse collector pathway, maybe that's what is really drawing them together, because he can use corpses. So I'm wondering if that's like, he doesn't really understand it, but that's kind of what's drawing him to Klein. That was just another thought I had, but probably my favorite episode so far. And we'll have to see because this episode, it's not only the animation, the story, and just how the entire thing comes full circle at the end of the episode. Another thing I wanted to bring up, because I just knew when I was editing, I should have typed it like on the screen. I just had a feeling people would be like, no, that's not for Klein's pathway when he saw the sun pathway sequence. Like, yeah, I knew it wasn't for his, but I guess with my wording, it kind of made it seem like it. I don't know. But I wasn't clear. Don't worry. I understand it is not for his pathway, and how important that can actually be, like knowing the names of future sequences, even if they aren't your sequences. But having that information, I feel like can be very useful to Klein in the future. I mean, if you have someone looking for it and Klein's the one with the answer, it could benefit him a lot in the future. So, but yeah, those are my thoughts I wanted to expand on before starting with this reaction. Hopefully the intro was a little shorter. I know last intro was very long. Trust me, I was editing it. I had a total of 1 hour and 30 minutes of footage, but a lot of it is me yapping. So I like try to cut down on a lot of it. This is the part of my intro. I will just go through a few of the comments that you guys leave. And like I said, feel free to leave comments, especially if I'm asking a question, as long as it's not a spoiler to answer it, because sometimes, you just like ask a question just so you guys know what I'm thinking. So, okay, so my last intro, I did ask about the whole Klein being able to see everyone's dreams, even though other people have those abilities. So, no, dream divination is just part of the seer pathway. It's different from the nightmare sequence 7 of Sleepless that Dunn uses, which I was getting a little confused on, but thank you for the clarification there. Dunn can drag you into a dream and control it. Klein can just use dreams to try to divine answers. He doesn't have control of what happens. He asks a question and the dream will try and answer the question as long as there aren't any complications like interference from higher forces. So, okay, honestly, that comment helps so much because I was a little confused. I'm like, wait, okay, Dunn, we have Dunn's ability and Klein, which they kind of feel the same, but thank you because that honestly, that explains it in such a nice way. So thank you So Duns technically I feel like is better, right? Though, because, well, also knowing that it's an ability and Klein is in a lower sequence than Dun. So you would assume Duns would be a lot more powerful. I guess they each have benefits though, compared to others. So there also was another comment that kind of goes with what I was just talking about, but Osmonad? Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Someone already said it about Klein being able to use dream divination, but it's also important to note that the Nighthawks, as an official Beyonder organization of the Church of the Evernight Goddess, has direct access to different rituals that specialize in that kind of thing and help even those of different pathways to tap into the domain of dreams in specific scenarios like dream divination. Okay, so having like a specialty focused on dreams, that's kind of cool to think about though, how this organization can help the different pathways. And you know, the focus on these abilities that have to do with dreams, because we saw, I think, the nightmare ability even in episode 1, right? Like at the very end. So, and part of me was just like, okay, it was getting a little confusing at that part. So thank you for the clarification. This comment I did want to highlight because it was really interesting. Extra information by JFS 2199, head of scriptwriter of Lord of the Mysteries. We designed the scene where Klein returns home with care. The streetlights in the distance turn off one by one until only a faint light remains, shining from the window of his home. Zhao Minguri, sorry. I just like gave up trying to say his name because I don't even know if I'm saying it right ever. Zhao entering Klein's body is like walking down that street. The outside world is unclear, but he sees the light in the window. As he approaches the door, it feels like he's seeing his parents, but in truth, it's Benson and Melissa waiting for him. What we found especially powerful was his final line, "I'm home." In that moment, he truly felt that home is where the heart finds peace. And honestly, that is freaking beautiful. Rewatching that end of the episode scene after reading that comment on just what the scriptwriter had to say and the deeper meaning behind even the visuals. And that freaking got me. I'm like, that's amazing, especially going off of everything and just how tragic Ozik's backstory was. And that little piece, like how he always had to leave. And, you know, we have Klein's struggles right now. He wants to go home, see his family. But like right now, Melissa and Benson, them being there, like I also said, the more time he spends here, the more attached he's going to be. And like at some point, they would just become like his family, you know? But just reading that, and I'm like, okay, I need to rewatch the final scene of this episode. The chills. The chills. And that's just how amazing this show is. Like, even that, like the thought process for that to make an emotional impact. But yeah, feel free to comment down below and I will check out your comments. And yeah, thank you guys so much for just being so positive. It means a lot to me, so thank you. Okay, time for Lord of Mysteries, you guys. Again, if you want to check out my full reactions, they will be on Patreon, uncut. And let's get into this episode.
有什么想问的，尽管问。
All we're saying just okay.
只要我知道的，都会告诉你。
If I know.
哈兹克先生，关于我命运中不协调的波动，您现在还能看出来什么吗？是不是经常遇见巧合的事情？巧合？
Yeah.
也许线索就藏在其中，比如你之前来找我时提过的那本《安提克鲁斯家族笔记》。
Oh my gosh. Okay. Just pointing out feather. Feathers everywhere. Okay. Feathers everywhere. We're seeing him just like.
到手了。
Oh shit. Okay, so with the episode being called Coincidence, we've already been feeling that throughout the show. Klein feeling this sense of, have I been here before? I kind of always had the feeling that maybe there was something from his previous life, or I guess his destiny, you could say, that is leading him down a certain path. I mean, everything that was happening to him, the gray fog, it all felt random. But now I really feel like maybe we'll start to see that it wasn't so random, But also the way that Ozzy was asking about it, I feel like definitely has a deeper meaning. And if Ozzy already knew the answer to the question, I feel like this is going to be a very interesting episode, and maybe we will get some answers to that. It's kind of like the thought of, like, is this a simulation type of thing? Like, do you really have free will? That can get into really deep conversation though, so. Oh, that looks so yummy.
早上好，尼尔先生。克莱恩。
我不知道的节日吗？
啊，我昨天订婚，所以。
His little blush.
那真是值得庆祝的大喜事啊！
Oh, so cute.
停更职业者小队终于要摆脱单身诅咒了。
摆脱诅咒，好点。
Breaking the curse. Sleepless Pathway. Oh my gosh. Sleepless Pathway. Sequence 8. Midnight Poet. Evernight Goddess's Nighthawk. Sikatron. Sleepless Pathway. It sounds not fun. Honestly, can relate though, because for the past like 3 nights I've been getting like maybe 3 hours of sleep. Really aiming for 7 hours at least, but I love how
又
she's
创作小说呢，
well, they
西
said
加。
poet, so
这回
千年的血脉诅咒，
1000-year
猎
bloodline
魔人爱
curse.
上美艳女巫，凄美的绝世虐恋。
赌文网文界需要你，西加女士。
Nice. Leonard.
它带来了欢乐和惬意，而我心中，
然而你并不会写诗。
Mhm.
楼下喝酒聚餐了。
Interesting energy in here.
今天的巡视安排，
He's just like, gotta eat that cake.
科里、西加，我和弗莱负责北区加拉菲尔墓园。
明白。
Okay.
队长，我呢？
Yeah, what about Klein?
不是吧，队长？安排工作也能忘？
Aw, Klein, just take a break.
现实与梦境交织，时常让人分辨不清。如果
Okay.
哪天队长什么都记得，那我们倒是需要提高警
Oh.
惕。
Sounds annoying though.
值守查尼斯门，
就我一个人吗？
Yeah, by
不用紧张
himself.
一般没事的。
Yeah.
要记住， 无论听到什么声音，都不要打开查尼斯门。
I feel like this is bad foreshadowing, especially because the beginning of the episode, it's coincidence, and having him in charge of just watching the Chennis Gate, and he's like, no, it's normally quiet. Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see.
除非他从里面被打开。
Unless it opens from the inside. Oh my
另外
gosh,
你已
dude.
经加入职业者快2个月了，需要出一份述职报告给圣堂评估，不少于1万字。
Oh.
10000字的述职报。
Dude, even the animation of him just
贝
like,
贝榜德威尔图书馆借阅证。
uh-oh. Oh, that's great.
是查尼斯门。
Oh no. See? Yeah, no. No, 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 no. Maybe it won't be something bad. No, no jump scare, please. Okay. Just close the door. Oh, wait. It's a girl? What am I looking at? Oh, what is, oh, okay, no. No. Seriously though, the one time he's like, Klein, go watch the gate. It freaking opens. Also, oh. Okay, wait, first of all, what the heck? Like, what was that even? Like, who was that? Okay, not gonna lie, when I paused it, I'm like, did Audrey wear a bonnet? But no, it's just like a girl with blonde hair. Whenever I see things like this, I feel like it's some kind of future message of like a warning, but probably someone just kept behind the Chennis Gate. I don't know, that was such a creepy freaking face there though, Why does that hair look familiar? That's why I'm like, oh, Audrey? But like, is this some weird like...
风影530-625。
Oh, okay. Never mind, it's something that already existed in there. At least they sprung into action here. Oh! Okay, no. Oh. Neil? Is he sleepwalking?
查尼斯姆打开了小火。
尼尔先生，
Yeah, what's wrong? What's wrong with him?
最近有些便秘。
Oh.
上午尝试了下仪式，结果
Okay. Oh.
那真是厄运布偶，可几十年来活着的特性，
That's
突然
weird.
之间活过来，还能引诱门里面的
Is it
看守
because
断
the
在
notebook?
你说的是安提戈努斯家族笔记？
Oh, great. Well, that's not good. If it's affecting other sealed artifacts in there. Back to the meeting.
那些画儿一样的罗塞尔密纹啊！我真是太鲁莽、太愚蠢了，竟然想观察愚者先生。
Again, just how they see him as a god.
我又见到了那位神秘的查拉图先生，
查拉图的话，
他居然是古老组织密修会的首领。查拉图先生告诉我，他的序列9是占卜家，第一序列阶段严格扮演下魔药消化的时间，窃取出一件危险的封印物——安提戈努斯家族的遗物。
A relic.
他笑而不语。我去他妈的笑而不语！等我成为高序列强者，看到一个占卜家就揍。
Oh my gosh.
你安息吧，我很满意。
我们的荣幸。
接下来，你们可以自由交流。
什么时候才能彻底消化掉观众魔药？
好问题，正义小姐，我刚好看过答案。在低序列，只要严格扮演，长则半
It's
年，
because he can like,
短则
oh
1
my
月。
gosh. Again, it's great how they see him as this god and just how she was like, oh, I must not stare directly at the god. With their beliefs, they can't directly stare at a god. So obviously she would look away, but wouldn't that be a way of outing that you're not a god if someone does stare at you and nothing happens?
最近，我听说了一些传闻，有位
Sequence 8 listener.
正在寻找真实造物主的圣所。
真实造物主？
造物主并没有彻底死去，
Oh.
他残留的核心就是真实造物主。据传，倒吊人这张牌你参照的就是真实造物主的形象。
Okay.
愚者先生，
So
我更愿意称呼他为
okay, so what we saw there isn't exactly how the true creator looks like, and that's just the core of the true creator.
罗塞尔大帝参照的就是真实造物主的形象。
我更愿意称呼他为
Dude,
堕落造物主。
the fallen creator.
堕落这样的古老存在，也这么犀利。感谢您的指点，愚
Damn.
者先生。我需要支付怎样的报酬？
更多的罗塞尔日记，或者安提戈努斯家族的任何情。
Yeah, he needs that information right now for his situation, so
家族历史可追溯至第3纪灾变纪元，
cataclysm.
在第4纪众神纪元覆灭于黑夜神之手。
Coincidences, but mentioning the Evernight Goddess, I feel like that will be a key for Klein to at least get his answers or return home, because even in the beginning, I'm trying to remember, in the very beginning in episode 1, wasn't that part of the ritual? Okay, so again, with the Evernight Goddess mentioned before, and now connecting it to the Antigonus family. Also, all of this information they're gathering for him.
安提戈努斯家族居然是被黑夜女神覆灭的，诡异可怕，
P.
是哪条途径？
Eerie and frightening.
难道就是笔记？
Oh gosh, I feel like, I don't know.
本帖
Unless this is trying to lead him to the notebook, which could be very
提
dangerous.
到的命运巧合，
Yeah. Okay, with that though, I feel like that will be important to gather more information about the seer pathway, you know?
那我能不能从密修会那里获得后续的魔药配方？难道就是笔记？冷静。
Just when he's like, is it in the notebook? I feel like that's almost like you don't want to overthink it, because reading into that notebook, honestly, with his mind so focused on getting home, I I feel like that could be dangerous if it's trying to lead him into maybe stealing the notebook back to try to get more information, because he can use that and be like, here, you want the notebook? Just give me all the information about the seer pathway. Oh my
问题得
gosh.
一个一个解决。首先，阿兹克先生提到的命运巧合，
Yeah.
安提戈努斯家族笔记的线索，比伯没逃出停根就消化笔记的力量，让204就轻松追踪到了他的下落。听黑占卜，
Yeah.
却恰好被我发现。
Oh my gosh, I'm freaking gonna go paranoid.
在现实世界受到了干扰。
Oh. It's a lot.
被绑架案的真正起因，果然有干扰。这一切的幕后之人是谁？
I
目的
mean,
又是什么？
just the notebook. It's all the notebook. Yep. Oh. That fucking
设
notebook.
计艾略特被绑架案，是专门
To
为了
bring him to it. Whoa.
这是什么意思？瑞尔比伯滞留停根的真正原因，范
Hmm.
森特魔镜黑占卜事件的真正起因，和刚才的占卜结果一样，仍然没有更清晰的结果。范围这么大，没法解读啊。还是因为灵性不够。
So in this moment, Klein is starting to take Ozik's words, putting things together, trying to find the deeper meaning to it. But oh my gosh, that was a lot. Like, and not figuring it
这是魔药
out.
消化卡的头大，那也倒没啥问题。解读启示，引导
feel
往好的
like-
方向前行，不膨胀不自大，不盲信本身的解读。我一直都是这么做的。消化仍然停滞。
Or are we
证明
just...
真正的占卜家。
What if this drives him mad? Because it's driving me crazy a bit. All of this.
要出魔药的线索。
Oh, let's go. Oh,
比伯尸体，
oh,
发光的脑花，
the hell?
小丑的尸体，
Yeah, there's definitely a reason why we were keeping that around.
用笔记引诱密修会出现，从而获得小丑魔药。
Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay. I was thinking that. I'm like, he could use the notebook.
又是谁？
Serious? Oh my gosh. Give me like an extra fucking second, man. What is the brain-like thing in the red orb of blood? Okay, but with the sun, okay, when we saw the sun and it was like that golden little ball and he touched it. So maybe it's some like god blood or something.
血球又是什么意思？
Godlike blood?
还有这个人又是谁？
Sirius Arapus? Sirius Arapus? Okay, I'm gonna actually, you know what? Take note of that. I really need to get my freaking space bar fixed, though. Oh my gosh, I need to go back just to freaking... Okay. Are we saying that the guy is Sirius Arapus? Oh my gosh. Well, that was a lot. Klein is piecing everything together, though, so we will follow him for that journey.
莫莱蒂先生，您怎么来了？
早上好。
La nervous? Oh my gosh, are you freaking kidding me?
提斯，
Again!
希望多棒！
Oh my gosh. Again, do they expect us? Okay. Suspect in iron ore investment case on the Hornetch's Mount. Okay.
希望多棒！
Ooh.
除了本人画像，还需要非常详细的真实信息。
那用他的孩子行不行？
What is
这是我的外
child?
甥女美高欧斯。
Oh.
我们都不是风暴之主的信徒，并不认为婚前必须守贞。但拉尔乌斯卷跑了我们所有的积蓄。
Okay, am I just crazy for overthinking this? Oh my gosh, I feel like the show is making me like overthink a lot of things. Okay, not gonna lie, but that artifact kind of looks like how this like lady looks, right? Like, I was mentioning the hat and everything there. Okay, probably not. What am I doing here? What am I doing here?
跑了我们所有的积蓄。
骗财又骗色，渣子。
Damn.
如果是已经诞生的婴儿，或许可以。
What is she about to? What are we doing?
诊所在哪里？
What the hell? What, are you just gonna cut the baby out?
他是个很体贴的孩子，每天都会轻轻踢我，还会哼歌，会吹口哨，帮助我入睡。
他这是打击太大。
What? Beyond her child inside you?
梦见凡森特先生和这个人在一起。
我见过这个人，
Oh, well, there you go.
和这个人有关。
你知道的，或许就是神灵的启示。
果然，就像福尔斯女士的小说里写的那样。
Okay, just with her saying, oh, this is kind of like this story and how we're ending every episode and it sounds like someone's writing something. I always was thinking, I'm like, what if in the end, again, makes you wonder about free will and everything, but are we just like viewing a story being written? Like, is this just, oh my gosh, it's hurting my head just thinking about the like greater scheme of things where there will be this big moment where it's like, yeah, no, here's the person actually writing down everything that's happening. But just how the episode ends every time with the pen writing sounds, and then we're seeing these feathers. I feel like they're trying to tell us something.
德维尔图书馆。
The Deweyville Library. Okay. Time to learn.
投资诈骗的话，查找相关资料也算合理。最初出现在5月底，7月14之后一直消失到现在。7月15正是凡森特的死亡时间。
No. That's suspicious.
西里斯·阿瑞皮斯。
Oh, there we go.
会是这个人吗？
If he just leaves.
这些考古期刊在哪里？
Damn, he's right in there. Oh shit. Are they gonna meet? Oh. Ooh.
小丑魔药占卜中间。
Okay, let's go.
这么巧？
Yeah, it really is. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's running. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh. Well, there you go. We'll lead him right to you. Oh, but the blood. Okay, the blood though. Oh, what the fuck? That's not him, right? What the hell is happening? Oh.
战斗力比我这占卜家还烂。
Secrets. Oh my gosh.
消散这么。
Secret supplement pathway. Sequence 9 secret supplement. Okay, yeah. And I was like, this guy's serious.
灵体消散这么快。
Yeah.
通灵问笔记的事恐怕来不及了。
Will he get his answers? Oh. Oh. Oh, but it's not going to be that. Ew, what is that? What is that? Oh, it's hanging upside. What? Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh. What the hell? Holy.
贸然通灵用时刻
Don
前兆的
Smith.
非法是非常危险的行为。你的幸运。
Oh my gosh, that was insane. Coincidence that he showed up though.
你的幸运可以救你1次、2次。
Good fortune, yeah.
不会再有下次了。
你也太走运了。
Yeah.
我感觉你和非凡者和这些邪恶力量之间有着宿命的羁绊，比我们以前1个季度见到的还要
An entire season.
法在通灵。
Oh. Oh. Okay. What?
尊敬的 Z 先生。
Oh, dear Mr. Z. Oh.
都是以字母为代号。
在那本安提戈努斯家族笔记上，我和凡森特真的再也没发现其他，以及
So you're
小
apprentice
丑魔
and
药的配方。
clown.
我刚得到了小丑魔药配方，
不过小丑魔药配方的真伪还有待升堂的鉴定。
肯定留下了重新复兴的秘密宝藏。作为掌握着占卜家途径的势力，有足够的理由相信，
Believe that the
那个
treasure
宝纳奇斯山脉的主峰， 夜之国遗迹的某处。尊敬的 Z 先生，我正在为毁灭日做准备，并希望得到您的帮助。
Oh, great.
等到毁灭日降临，我将向主人奉献
all of
停更式的
Tengen.
全部
Oh,
羔羊。
that's eerie.
是阿瑞皮斯。
Oh my gosh.
他就是西里斯。
Shit. Okay. So with everything that we're talking about here, this is how we started episode 1 though, right? Like, I think this is what they're talking
等到
about.
毁灭日降临，
安提戈努斯家族那条诡异可怕的途径，居然是占卜家途径。怪不得我服食了魔药后，总能听见霍纳。
Coincidence.
还有那个秘密宝藏，是真的吗？
Are we sure he's just not going crazy right
但
now?
毕竟宿命的羁绊，
Fateful bonds.
难不成真的不是巧合？
Secret.
修
Oh
复
my.
遗失的安提戈努
Oh
斯
yeah,
笔
wait.
记，这直接导致
The
克莱
clan
恩开枪自
suicide by
杀，
gunshot.
并且受罗塞尔大帝日记的影响，成为了占卜家。
It feels like someone's just writing a plot
被逆修会首领
with
查
how
拉
all
图
of this is happening
占卜家
and
途
how
径
all
的
of
高
this
序
is
列
going
强
together.
者。
Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Okay, so the Aurora Order, Doomsday, we have Sirius, all coming back to the Notebook, the Source, Sirius, the Clown Potion Recipe, Eerie, Frightening Pathway, Destroyed by the Hand of the Evernight Goddess, the Antiguous Family, the Hidden Treasure, the Runes at the main peak of the Hornachus Mountain Range. Okay. And then Suspect, Antiguous Family Notebook, Secret Order searching for the relic. Okay, and then we have go to the Seer Pathway influenced by Emperor Razel influenced by Zoratol, Leader of the Secret Order, Zoratol. Okay, so then Klein's transmigration from, you know, his suicide. Oh my gosh. Connecting back to the Notebook. Okay, so the Notebook causing Klein's suicide. And then, oh my gosh, I'm just like following the lines here. Bieber's disappearance, Vincent's magic mirror, dark divination, fateful coincidences, and then someone being behind the scenes. Mr. Isaac's son's head. That too. The fact that his head is missing. Or even like how Klein was saying, like a formula to a potion were like certain parts brain and the blood. So, you know what? I actually appreciate Klein for making this little chart because that was a lot of information. Like, boom,
这
boom,
是什
boom,
么宿
boom.
命的纠缠？
Yeah.
西里斯立马就出现，我需要小
Someone's
丑魔药
playing
配
with
方
him. Like,
也
what
马
the
上
fuck
顺
is
利到
going
手。
on?
还有之前的种种巧合，
Yeah.
这张罗网背后究竟藏着什么？
It's crazy.
这一
If
切
everything
都
is
是幕后之人的设计，让我命运中最初且最大的巧合，是克莱恩
Yeah.
开枪自杀那天。
That is crazy to think about. Like, oh. We're not going to end the episode here, are we? No.
还是不行，果然下次占卜就想找到真相，
Oh.
是太挑战了。毕竟
Man, they just teased us with that. Oh. Oh. Potion digesting. What? Oh. Oh shit. Whew.
这是
Yes, let's go.
彻底消化了。
Haha, yeah. That is crazy.
消化的关键是不能都依赖占卜。
Oh gosh.
是我是最后一条扮演守则，成功了。
Woo! Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Don't let it, like, I feel like the feeling of this, you don't want to let it get to your head though. It's like a superhero when they get their powers. Yeah. Wow, that was beautiful. The butterflies. Oh. What the hell? Oh. Oh, they're like, nope. Oh. Damn.
红烟囱，那就是幕后之人所在。
And we're gonna, oh. Oh my my gosh. Okay, sorry. Worst time ever. I had to open my door. I had a delivery. Anyways. I'm like, why is my watch vibrating? Okay. I'm scared. I'm scared. 1 month prior. Ooh. Oh shit! Oh, that's that's Ozik's son's. Wait, whoa. What is going on? What are we doing? Oh. Whoa. Okay, sorry, I just need that name. Okay, so we have Ozik's son's head being placed by this. Wait a second. Murder pathway, sequence 8 swindler, Levinus. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, spectator pathway, sequence 7, psychiatrist, Hood Eugen. Oh, he already looks crazy. I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck am I looking at? Oh! Oh, well, I guess they're like sacrificing themselves, so. What? Oh, wait. What the fuck? Wait a second. Okay, no, we started off the show. There was that pregnant chick, right? So the fact that we're getting back to that. So they were sacrificing. Also, that is disgusting. The visuals there. Oh my gosh. Okay, so using Ozik's son's head. Okay, see, I need to go back to episode. Oh, wait, what is this? Yeah, this. The Doomsday. Okay.
The world is in
Yeah, it's dub right now, you guys. Just default. Okay. And that's Klein, right? Or, oh, yeah.
consecrated with filth.
It's crazy how this is how we start. Oh, wait, and then the car. What?
I shall make an offering of the sacrificial lambs. We may welcome divinity.
Okay. So yeah, we saw what happened after the moment where the episode cuts off. Makes me wonder if in the next episode we will see that again. But having Klein in that moment, especially with the card in his hand. Okay, you guys, before I get comments like, you missed the end credits. No, I didn't. I'm watching it right now. Okay, sorry. I had to go back to see episode 1, that beginning part. Oh gosh. Okay. And that creepy. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. About the vertical. Oh my god. Okay. About the vertical pupil full of concealed symbols. This episode had a lot. It also had me like, what the hell half the time. But noticing that Klein is also in this position of confusion makes me not feel so bad, okay? Because that was a lot, but also now I feel like almost thinking of everything as a coincidence, or, you know, it gets you thinking about free will. Like, what if there's someone truly in control and just... Okay, so the creator, the true creator we saw was the core of the true creator, but the fact that we had Doomsday and this baby being born, does that have anything to do with the core, the true creator, or the core? Because just with how we set up this episode makes me feel like that is what we were seeing in that moment, because everything was just getting destroyed at the end of that. Wow. I'll just say wow. And then going back to Alger sharing pieces of Roswell's diary, revealing Zaratul, sorry if I say his name wrong, as the leader of the secret order and how it's connected to the Antigonus family. Also, the grand scheme of things, this big web of how everything is somehow connected and these events leading him to this notebook. And I guess a big mystery is finding out just why Klein shot himself in the beginning, and almost had that moment, almost did, but he just wasn't strong enough to see. It's like, spoilers, haha, this little note. But also finding out that the nobles supported by the emperor, also being wiped out by the Church of the Evernight Goddess, and just also thinking about their knowledge about these relics almost as a curse. And a part of me thinks, like, even Klein trying to wrap his head around everything going on. But it does make me wonder, though, maybe driving Klein mad is like what is supposed to happen all along. Because, oh my gosh, this is like my head, man. After this episode, it was a lot, okay? I kind of think that in my head. I'm like, is this a coincidence when things happen? Like, sometimes you wonder, you're like, am I being controlled by someone? Like, is something happening here? That was a heavy episode. Very interesting, though. Beautiful animation. Wow, definitely will have to rewatch that one again. There was a lot. There was a lot. But also wondering if Klein is just manipulated by fate or if it's just like a coincidence. But I will leave you guys at that. A lot of cool stuff in this episode. And thank you guys so much for checking out my reaction. Again, always feel welcome to leave comments down below. I will definitely check them out after mods go through them just to make sure there are no spoilers. But again, thank you guys so much. I will post my full uncut reaction on Patreon. And yeah, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe. And as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay fresh, bye.